Ladies and ladies, here we are today. Here we are today on the CE show. I am still learning. I hope this camera, oh my lord, I didn't even see if it was facing where it was supposed to face. Anyways, whatever, you guys can hear me at least. I think I did it right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today on the CE show, it is Saturday. What do we talk about Saturday? Football. So let's talk about football. All right, final week of the season here. We had a lot of good games, but they didn't turn out to be as amazing. First game we had Georgia versus Auburn. I cannot believe Auburn lost. They've already beaten Georgia once. They've already beaten Alabama last week. And today they have the opportunity to go to the playoffs. And all they had to beat is Georgia again. Oh my lord, and they just were a no-show today. Cannot believe this. Georgia, man, beats Auburn they completely whipped their ass. Cannot believe this happened. I know the coach from Auburn said something about, after the Georgia game, that when Auburn beat Georgia, about how we beat like the dog's lights out of them or something. And I guess the Georgia heard that and they played it all week as motivation. And it just looked like Georgia was a much better football team this time. And I don't know if that had to do something with the coach, with Auburn coach's comments. And I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, Auburn was doing so amazing lately. I thought for sure they were going to go to the playoffs. And man, today they just completely get killed by Georgia. I don't think Georgia's going to the playoffs, to be honest. Although it was a good win versus the number 2 team in the nation in Auburn, I do not think this is enough for Georgia to put themselves in the playoffs. We'll keep moving around as the show goes on. You'll keep finding out why I think what I think. But yes, I was going for Auburn. So I think I hate Alabama. They win every year, or they're in the finals every year. So I want teams who can give them problems. A team like Auburn, who in the past has given them problems. Last week gave them problems. So I wanted Auburn. I know they can give Alabama problems. So I wanted Auburn in the playoffs. And now they're most likely not going. Now let's go to the next game. What was the next game? Clemson. Whoa. I'm sorry. I am going to cut that off because that's a problem. That scares the lights out of me when that happens. Anyways. Next game. Clemson versus Miami. Man, I was cheating for Miami. I wanted a new team. But you know what? I'll take it. I don't know what the final score was, to be honest. I stopped watching when it was like 37-0. You could just tell Clemson was the much better football team here. Completely took out Miami. Miami, to me, they seemed like mentally they were done after last week when they lost to Pittsburgh. To me, Miami was done. They were a no-show tonight, and that's a shame because Miami, that would have been a great victory for them, for the number 7 team to be the number 1 team so that would have been a great win for Miami. And they were just a no-show the entire game. And whatever, man, you gotta give credit to Coach Sweeney and Clemson, because I really thought they were gonna miss Watson this year. And I'm sure they do when it comes to, his experience and leadership and the team. But man, it looks like they are once again going to the playoffs for the 3 straight year. They are looking very good. And then, and you got to give credit, like I said, to Sweeney and those guys for keeping the team focused after back-to-back finals appearance, winning it all last year, and now losing your best player, Watson. And they're still playing very good football. And it looks like they're headed back to the playoffs. Miami, hey, whatever. A very good season. Probably one of the best seasons in a long time. Bad ending, whatever. Learn from this and get better next year. But I think we are happy with Miami. They had a good season. Now, I am happy because this is a team that can give Alabama problems. Obviously, the last 2 championships gave them problems the first time around, but lost. Last year, gave them enough problems to win the game. So that's probably the 2 teams I wanted in the playoffs to give Alabama problems. Clemson and Auburn. It looks like Auburn will not be going, but whatever, at least we get one. But yes, I'm very happy Shout out to Coach Sweeney. I'm a big fan of Coach Sweeney. And shout out to them. And I'm very surprised that after everything, what the last 2 years, the emotion, winning the championship, losing your best player, Watson, that they were able to once again get back at it. And it looks like they are headed to the playoffs. Next game we need to talk about is Ohio State beats Wisconsin. Undefeated Wisconsin, 12-0. Have not lost the game this season. They, oh my lord. They beat Ohio State, Ohio State beats Wisconsin. But I mean, Wisconsin had a chance here to go to the playoffs. To me, it was a no choice. If Wisconsin would have won this game, they would have finished 13-0. They would have been in the playoffs. But I just had a feeling, Coach Meyer, Ohio State, JT Barrett, there was no way in hell they were going to lose. I just had a feeling they have too much experience. And, probably the best game of the night. But yeah, Ohio State finds a way to win this game. And it looks like they're going to the playoffs. So you have probably the last 3 national championships. Ohio State, Alabama, and Clemson all going to the playoffs. I do think they did enough winning the Big 12. I believe they beat 3 teams that were ranked. I think Coach Meyer and Ohio State did enough this year to get themselves into the 2017 college playoffs. So I got them in the playoffs as well. Wisconsin, I know they're only 12-1, but I'm sorry. I don't have them in. I really don't. I'm just not too impressed with the wins. I know they have some good wins, but I'm just not that impressed. And I think teams like, like Ohio State, Alabama, Clemson deserve more. So I'm sure they'll play I'm sure they'll get a good game to play. But yeah, I wouldn't put them in the playoffs to me. But shout out to them. Going 12-1, very good season for Wisconsin. But I don't have them in the playoffs. Last game, this game, I was not going to watch this game, but I ended up watching it, which I kind of wish I didn't. It was, kind of like what I thought it was going to be. Oklahoma completely beats the hell out of TCU, 41-17. Kind of had a feeling this was going to happen, but I was not planning to watch this game, but ended up watching it. Probably the farthest, the number 3 team in the country in Oklahoma, Sooners, which is the number 11 team in the country, TCU, Frogs. So I'm not too surprised. Kenny Hill, whatever, try to do his thing. Some stupid plays called there. What was it, like 4th and short, and they fucking ran a. What was that? Like Kenny Hill ran like a naked leg boot, whatever how you call that, and he ran like 10 yards back. I thought not the best game plan for TCU tonight. Whatever. Mayfield did his thing. I think he's gonna be a Heisman finalist, and I think they did enough this year. They struggled. They struggled. They had some slow games. A slow start maybe. They struggled, but at the end I think they finished strong, and I think they deserve to be in the playoffs. I would put Oklahoma Sooners in. Mayfield, to me, I think he's going to be a first-round pick. I honestly do. A lot of people don't think so. But I think I would put Mayfield in that first round. There's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks. So I think Mayfield will go in the first round. I do have a feeling. A lot of people don't think he's a first-round talent. But I think he is. I think he's going to go 1. I think he's a little bit better than people think. And also, a lot of teams need quarterbacks, so I think he will end up going in that first round. I'm saying like around 15 to 31, 32, somewhere like there. I'm not going to say like top 10. Because we all know like the UCLA and USC quarterbacks, are probably going to end up going top 10. But I do think Mayfield will end up going in that first round because there's so many quarterbacks. There's so many teams that need quarterbacks, like always. But yes. So these are my playoffs. They come out tomorrow night. I'm gonna put Ohio State. I'm gonna put Oklahoma, Alabama, Clemson, and Ohio State. Those are my teams right there. One more time. Oklahoma, Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State. Those are my teams. I think those are the teams that will be playing in the 2017 playoffs. In my mind, let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Who do you think is going to be in the finals? Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, I have some barbecue ribs and what else did I have? I had some, I don't know, anyways, I'm farting. Anyways, I apologize for that. Anyways, I'm trying to be more professional. Anyways, those are how I think I'm gonna be in the fight in the playoffs. Let me know what you think. You let me know down below what you think. But those to me are the final four for the 2017 playoffs, and we are done with the season. So that means we'll have, starting next week, we have the Saturdays free. We have no topics for Saturdays. Give me some ideas. You know, should I just pull a video out of my sleeve, a topic out of my sleeve? Give me some ideas, because we are out of ideas. I'm looking to change a lot of stuff, like I said. So maybe, like I said, I think I mentioned this, next week I'm going to start doing that, since we're going to be football free starting next Saturday until September. So well, at least for a little bit. We'll get the NFL games soon on Saturdays. But for a little while, we're going to be football free on Saturdays. Anyways, so I'm going to change some stuff around. I'm going to add some new stuff, so stay tuned. What else can I say? Let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts on the playoffs? Who do you think is going in? How the season's final day was today. Also, put in your question. We have 0 questions right now. We have a week, though. But we have 0 questions for this week. So make sure, I used all the questions, you know. I think I had like 1 or 2 questions saved from a few weeks ago. And then whatever you guys asked this week, I used it all. Anyways, yeah, so put in your questions in for this week. And so put in your questions in for this week. I know nobody has asked a question. Oh shit, I just hit my... Anyways, yes, ask the questions for this week. And what else can I say? Tomorrow I will see you for NFL. And until next time, I will see you later. Alright. Oh man, I can't believe. How much did we record? How much did... Mother chicken on a waffle head. I think I messed up. Oh, man. Later.